I'm sure you've heard the news. The Netherfield Ball, a pivotal moment in Jane Austen's timeless classic. It is an evening of elegance, romance, and societal intrigue. The air crackles with anticipation, hearts race with hope and hidden desire. Join us, dear reader, as we step onto the polished floors of Netherfield Park and into the heart of the drama. The grand ballroom awaits, a vision of shimmering candlelight and vibrant music. Elegant ladies and gentlemen, adorned in their finest attire, prepare for an evening of enchantment. The promise of romance hangs heavy in the air. Little do they know the events about to transpire will forever alter the course of their lives. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. This is the third video in our series on Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. The ballroom at Netherfield pulsates with life. Music spills from the orchestra, a lively waltz that sets hearts racing. Laughter mingles with the soft murmur of conversation. The scent of lilies and roses perfumes the air. It is a scene of unparalleled beauty, a testament to the wealth and refinement of Mr. Bingley, the master of Netherfield. Ladies, radiant in silks and satins, glide across the dance floor. Gentlemen, dashing in their tailored coats and cravats, vie for their attention. The atmosphere is electric, a delightful mix of excitement and anticipation. Each glance, each stolen whisper adds to the intoxicating energy of the evening. Amidst the grace and elegance, one figure stands out for all the wrong reasons. Mr. Collins, a man of profound awkwardness and relentless self-importance, blunders through the crowd. He is a clumsy dancer and an even clumsier conversationalist. His every attempt at social interaction seems destined to end in embarrassment. He approaches a group of ladies, his eyes fixed on Elizabeth Bennet, the object of his misguided affections. His compliments are clumsy, his jokes fall flat. Elizabeth, a woman of wit and intelligence, finds him utterly ridiculous, yet she endures his attentions with remarkable patience. For now. The music swells. A hush falls over the room as Mr. Darcy, a man of wealth and status, approaches Elizabeth. He requests the honor of a dance. His demeanor is aloof, his expression unreadable. Elizabeth, surprised by his unexpected invitation, reluctantly accepts. The dance begins. Their steps are precise, their movements mirroring each other's with an almost reluctant grace. The air crackles with unspoken tension. Elizabeth's initial dislike for Mr. Darcy, fueled by his proud demeanor and her own prejudiced observations, intensifies with every passing moment. As the dance progresses, a battle of wits unfolds between Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy. Their conversation is laced with subtle barbs and veiled insults. He finds her beneath his station, yet undeniably intriguing. She finds him arrogant and condescending, yet strangely compelling. The sparks between them are undeniable. Yet, so are the shadows of misunderstanding. He comments on her tolerable beauty, a remark that deeply offends her. She responds with sharp wit, exposing the shallowness of his initial assessment. The dance ends as it began, with a mixture of frustration and a curious sense of unfinished business. Caroline Bingley, Mr. Darcy's close companion, watches Elizabeth with thinly veiled jealousy. She desires Mr. Darcy for herself and sees Elizabeth as a rival for his affections. Caroline's every action is calculated to undermine Elizabeth, to highlight her supposed inferiority. She showers Mr. Darcy with attention, her laughter ringing a little too loudly, her smiles a touch too bright. She subtly criticizes Elizabeth's family and connections, attempting to sow seeds of doubt in Mr. Darcy's mind. But Elizabeth, oblivious to Caroline's machinations, remains focused on her own complex feelings towards Mr. Darcy. Elizabeth's initial dislike for Mr. Darcy deepens into frustration. His pride and her prejudice create an insurmountable wall between them. She misinterprets his actions and words, attributing malice to what might be, in truth, awkward attempts at connection. His attempts to engage in conversation are met with cool indifference or sharp retorts. She finds his presence stifling, his very existence a challenge to her independent spirit. Little does she realize that her own prejudice blinds her to the possibility of something deeper, something beyond their initial animosity. As the evening progresses, the events of the Netherfield Ball cast a long shadow. First impressions, often deceptive and always enduring, solidify into deeply held beliefs. Elizabeth returns home, her mind a whirlwind of conflicting emotions. She is captivated by Mr. Darcy, yet repulsed by his pride. She is annoyed by his presence, yet strangely drawn to his intelligence and brooding charm. The dance has ended, but the music lingers, its melody echoing the complex emotions awakened within Elizabeth's heart. The Netherfield Ball, a night of shimmering elegance and simmering tension, concludes with a sense of anticipation. The seeds of future conflict and perhaps unexpected romance have been sown. For Elizabeth, the evening marks the beginning of a journey of self-discovery, a journey that will challenge her preconceived notions and lead her to question the very nature of love and pride. But the drama is far from over, dear reader. For in the aftermath of the ball, a most unexpected proposal awaits Elizabeth, one that will throw her world into further chaos. But that, dear reader, is a tale for another time. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Stay tuned for the next episode, where Mr. Collins's comical proposal to Elizabeth will leave you in stitches.